Just some moments ago, I just concluded an inspection, and I want to share with you guys what this client of mine said about this particular property. Now, some 2 years ago, exactly 2 years ago, he was here with a friend who bought a property here, and he was supposed to buy this property, but he had his reservation, right? First of all, his concerns were because it was an off-plan project, he wasn't sure if this place that looks so bushy will be delivered soon. So in his own thinking, he's looking at maybe 3 to 5 years time. Anyways, fast forward to 2 years later, he's back here because he saw my update video, and he was like, I can't believe it. When I'm in the country, I want to see it myself. Now he is here, and he really truly cannot believe the transition from what he was 2 years ago when he was here and what it is right now. Now, what does that mean? It means that the development has gone way beyond his expectation. Remember 2 years ago, he had doubts because he was thinking, this place will not be ready in another 3 to 5 years. Exactly its time. But he's shocked that 2 years down the line, some people have gotten their allocation, they have set up their unit, and they're ready to move in. Now, I decided to share this with you because some of you are like him. And hey, I am not casting any form or shade of blame because I understand. We know how it goes with off-plan projects in Nigeria. I mean, some people will start an off-land project half a decade down the line, nothing has changed. The place is looking deserted, it's looking abandoned. I know all of that. And trust me, for someone like me, we're not proud of some of this kind of projects. But for this kind of project that we have seen a tremendous change with the development right here, of course, one is not only proud, but the fact that you can see that your money is working for you. Now, not just that only, the fact that this place is developed helps them to get more value for their money. Now, let me give you an example. For someone who bought into these houses and the person wants to put it on rent, it means that they will get to rent their house sooner than expected, right? Not that they have to wait for a longer period before they get the house delivered to them, and then they get to earn renter income. And for those who want to live here, I mean, we have a couple of people who bought land here. They didn't buy the houses only, and they have built their house and they set up their house, which is truly, truly commendable when it comes to the rate of development within this particular estate. So let's commend, of course, the developer. So now, ladies and gentlemen, back to my story. He is back 2 years afterwards, and he now wants to lock down some of the semi-detached unit, and he cannot afford to wait for that. Now, why? Because the price will be reviewed upward in just a couple of days. So it has very short period of time to key into it. But the beautiful thing about this project also, and with this developer, is that once he keys into the current price, with either 5 or 10 million naira, or maybe 50%, depending on what he decides to do, he does not need to pay more when it's reviewed upward on the 1st of October, because he has locked down the current prices, which is, of course, any of the house types, maybe the terrace, the semi-detached, and the fully detached. The 3-bedroom terrace with a BQ is still currently selling right now at 87.5 million naira. Now, if you don't like to own a terrace, that's okay. We got it covered with 3-bedroom semi-detached, which is going for 97.5 million naira. Now, if you really don't want the semi-detached, that's okay as well. We got the 5-bedroom fully detached with a BQ, which is going for 147.5 million naira. Now, these prices are only valid for a couple of days to go. Yes, you heard that right. If you wait till 1st of October, you're going to be paying more. Hello, the more is the prices that is growing right now on your screen. Imagine paying almost 20 million naira more for a 3-bedroom terrace with a BQ. Now, one of the things that would interest you about these houses is that, first of all, they're very, very spacious. Yes, they all have BQs. And hey, they come finished. All of the kitchens come with kitchen cabinet. All of the rooms comes with wardrobe. And of course, in the toilet and the bathroom, we have a water heater switch attached to everything. So what you need to bring into any of the house type when you buy and you're getting your keys is just your furnitures, your clothing, and electronics. Basically. So these are not houses that you're buying and then you're buying at carcass and you have to do some level of work. No, except if you want to change some things, well, that is definitely up to you. Now, back to the story of my client who was here 2 years ago. Do you know that he is lucky to still find units selling here? Because in some of the cases, coming back after 2 years, he probably will not get the opportunity to still own this place. Just like some of you right now are always asking for the opportunity to buy into the 300 square meter or the 500 square meter here, but it's been completely sold out. Like I said, some people bought the land and they're building their houses. And I'm happy to have a couple of my clients who bought land here and hey, they are what? They are building and almost done. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Queen's Garden Annex, located in Isheri, GRA. Speaking about this location, ladies and gentlemen, it has very close proximity to the airport. So, the feeling of living here or having access to having a property here, and then you knowing that when you wake up in the morning, you don't have to rush to meet up with your flight at the airport is just pretty amazing. Now, let's talk about the timeline. It's about 35 minutes drive. And hey, when you talk about traffic, yes, this zone is not as traffic prone as it used to be. Yes, so you can actually hit the airport at 35 minutes. I mean, worst case scenario, if there's traffic, it's still very light traffic, maybe 50 minutes down the line, but it's still closer proximity to the airport than any other part of the island. Now, not those within the Ikeja houses, of course. So yes, let's talk about the title because it is important that you know that your investment is safe and secure. So for those of you who would invest here, I'm telling you that your investment here is safe in times of title. Okay, this is a sea of old land which these properties are built upon. So of course, it is safe and secured and free from all forms and shades of encumbrances. Now let's speak about integrity. When it comes to integrity of the developer, we already have the evidence. I mean, look at what I'm telling you about my client earlier, who really cannot believe that this much has been done in the space of 24 months, right? And of course, we're looking at more being done in a couple of months to come. And you can see for the other projects that they have across Lagos that they are working there as well. So none feels abandoned and none is abandoned. So, okay, so I'm saying this just to give you some level of guarantee that when you buy this project, you can even have some of the terraces delivered to you in the next 6 months. Okay, so now 6 months is considered as outright. So your 87.5 million naira for the 3-bedroom terrace, you don't have to pay extra, and zero interest comes to you. And of course, you can take the 12-month payment plan with interest, of course. 24 months is still available, 18-month milestone is thus available. And the good thing also is when you key into any of this house type within 6 months, trust me, when you're done paying at that 6 months or maybe lesser, you can get your house delivered to you in within 3 months after your payment, if not even way lesser. It's not like you're going to wait for months more for you to get your houses delivered to you. So let's say maximum for those terraces is within 6 months after you're done with your payment. So when it comes to you getting to have peace of mind when you invest there, I guarantee that with you here in Queen's Garden Annex. Now, what's it gonna be? Are you going to wait to pay extra? Well, it's up to you. The ball is in your court. But this is my professional advice to you that you're watching me right now. And you see that this works within your budget. Now, the road network is fantastic from the Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Branching it here is free access, smooth roads to this place. And of course, away from the express to this place is less than 10 minutes drive. And we have the Channels TV just very close to this particular estate. And a couple of other notable estates are within this community. This is a very quiet and peaceful area to live. Now, everything you need is within this community, actually. You don't really have to go outside to get anything you need to make your life easy and, of course, comfortable. So yes, if you decide to wait to pay more, that's up to you. But I don't advise you to do that. I say to you to take the steps right now with your initial deposit of 5 million naira or more. You can reserve the current price, and of course, just embark on this beautiful journey of you owning a home right here in Isharinot in Lagos, Nigeria, very close to Omole Estate, close to Magodo, and of course the Alausa business district is just a 10 minutes drive away, or say 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes drive away from here. So ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that the price will be reviewed upward come 1st of October. So now is the time for you to stop watching this video and start dialing my number, ladies and gentlemen. My name remains Goodness Usman. Of course, I'm the queen of landlord maker, and I'll be delighted to help you through the process of holding your own beautiful home inside this beautiful estate that you can see for yourself. Already, you see the phone. They have the facility center here. We have a gym right there. We have a swimming pool here. We have a football, five-a-side football court there. There's a table tennis, lawn tennis court outside the estate. Yeah, these things add beautiful aesthetics to your home here. And this is a safe place for you to live as well. So, hey, stop watching this video now. Start dialing my number. Yeah, let me help you make your reservation here today. Please ensure that wherever you're watching me from, you remain safe and awesome just the way you are. So I say to you, yes, you, what double.